Hey everybody, it's James Freeman. Hey guys, I'm sure you remember the recent video about a few months ago where this guy in Florida was arrested for having a sticker on the back window of his truck that reads, "I eat and refusing to remove it on site for the officer.
Okay, it's a misdemeanor in the state of Florida. Alright, I issue him a notice to appear. I asked them to take one of the letters off so that it is no longer derogatory, and he is refusing. Is that not resisting?
Is that not resisting? Resisting what exactly? Well, somebody shared this story with me yesterday of a man in Tennessee who also has a sticker on his vehicle that cops don't like.
A Sumner County man is claiming his First Amendment rights have been violated after sheriff's deputies cited him for a potentially obscene car sticker. It shows two rifles sandwiched by the letters U and C, spelling the F word, followed by the words gun control.
It's got the symbol of an M16 at the front and a symbol of an AK-47 at the end of it. The only thing you see on it is UC gun control and two guns.
But that's not the way deputies saw it.
And that's not the way anybody sees it. It says F gun control.
And he said the reason I pulled you over was because of my sticker on my truck being potentially obscene.
Landing Ennis with this citation, a court date, and a lot of strong feelings.
I think my First Amendment rights been violated because it's, you know, it's not spelled out like he said on the ticket.
Wrong. Your First Amendment right has absolutely been violated, but it does say exactly what the cop said it says. If his argument is that the sticker does not say F gun control, then he loses. But if his argument is that he has the right to say F gun control, then he'll win. Cohen versus California 1971, a California statute prohibiting the display of offensive messages violated freedom of expression. And in case you're wondering, this case deals specifically with the use of the word F being publicly displayed.
What this young man did was to walk through a courthouse corridor in Los Angeles County on his way to a courtroom where he had some business. While walking through that corridor, he was wearing a jacket upon which were inscribed the words, "Fuck the draft." Also were inscribed the words, "Stop war," and several peace symbols. When he entered the courtroom, he took off his jacket and held it folded. When he left the courtroom, he was arrested for disturbing the peace, specifically engaging in tumultuous and offensive conduct.
In this respect, it's no different, is it, from what it would be if he'd been picked up out on the street in front of the building or in any other public place?
Exactly, Mr. Chief Justice. I think that's precise. It is terribly important, we submit, Your Honors, that this court make clear that distinction, that dissent by its very nature involves the right to be offensive. If non-offensive dissent is almost a contradiction in terms, because if it's non-offensive, it means you agree with it.
The constitutional right, they're trying to take all that away from us. Like America ain't free no more.
This is why I tell people that making case law doesn't matter. This case law was created all the way back in 1971, and since then, I can guarantee you that thousands upon thousands of people in the United States have been cited, convicted, and fined for using the F word. This is a system of thieves and thugs, where the ruling class rules and you don't. The law has no bearing on what goes on in our society, because if it did, this just plain wouldn't happen. So this guy has two options in this case. One, pay the fine, or two, pay a lawyer who is also part of their club to prove to the court that your rights have been violated and the law has been broken by someone other than you. Either way, you lose. Welcome to America, land of the fees, home of the slaves. Shut up and obey.